to describe the present situation in India precisely, a very famous poet in India has written a poem which in Hindi, which I have translated for everybody's benefit in English. It's a very small and a very precise one. Get killed. If you are not part of this madness, if anyone speaks against us, he will be jailed. Speaking truth will earn you a bullet. It won't be tolerated at all if your shirt is brighter than theirs. Anyone with a blotless shirt will get killed. Don't surrender and be their bard. Get thrown out of the cultural sphere. Don't praise us and get killed. Don't raise the flag of religion in our mad mobs. Then bathe in a shower of bullets. You traitors, the biggest crime today is to be unarmed and innocent. If you are not a culprit, you are ought to get killed. I thought these are very powerful words, and I know we are talking about how persecution has been happening for anybody who expresses his dissent against the present regime. And I am basically here to speak about my very dear friend Umar Khalid. He is in jail for the last 37 months. September 20, when he got arrested. In last 37 months, the trial has not begun, the charges have not been framed. The appeal for his bail went first to the judicial magistrate, then to the High Court, now to the Supreme Court. And in a period of 5 months, Supreme Court has adjourned hearing, giving reason of paucity of time, 6 times in 5 months. And he was arrested for giving a speech in the month of February 2020. And the government said that that is an anti-national speech. It provokes violence. I just want to read out what he said in that speech. He said, when Donald Trump comes to India on the 24th Feb, we will say that the Prime Minister and the Government of India are trying to divide our country. They are destroying the values of Mahatma Gandhi, and we people of India are trying to fight against them. If those in power want to divide India, the people of India are ready to unite the country. We don't respond to violence with violence. We won't respond to hate with hatred. If they spread hate, we will respond with love. If they thrash us with sticks, we will keep holding our national tricolor flag high. Now, I just don't understand what is anti-national in this speech. What is it that is provoking violence? He is clearly saying that we will not respond to violence by violence. We will not respond to hate by hatred. But on this speech, these frivolous charges and allegations were raised against him, and he has been incarcerated in jail for the last 37 months. Imagine a PhD graduate. He is a doctor. Dr. Umar Khalid is in jail for the last 37 months, and the Supreme Court of India is not ready to even hear to the bail petitions, giving reason of paucity of time. His co-accused in the same case, Natasha Narwal, Devangana Kalita and Asif Tana, they all have got bailed. It is only Umar Khalid, he is still facing this incarceration. During this period, 2 Supreme Court judges recused from hearing. So, the appointment for the next judge had to be waited for. High Court had granted him bail after 2.5 years. And today everybody is talking about CA, NRC. Umar was protesting against the Citizenship Amendment Act. And why this happens is, 100 years ago, the proponent of this ideology and the chief of Rashtriya Swayamsevak Sangh RSS, Golwalkar, had written in a book which is considered as a Bible for the right-wing organizations in India. He wrote that Muslims and Christians are the bloodsuckers. They will not get any special rights. They will have to either assimilate and merge with the majority community, or they will have to live at the mercy of the majority community. And as a result of that ideology, articulated 100 years ago, this government brought CAA, Citizenship Amendment Act, to deny citizenship to people based on religion. And this is completely anti-constitutional, for which Umar Khalid and his friends and colleagues were protesting. We have seen the downfall of every pillar of Indian democracy, be it legislation, be it executive or judiciary. I myself had done a story about the murder of a judge in which the present Home Minister of India was the main accused. And 15 days after the murder of the judge, the accused was discharged. But this has happened and we are facing it. I just want to reiterate and stress on this point that a country of 1.4 billion people going fascist will be the biggest loss for democracy in this world.